What is going on, guys? A Beaver Monkey here. In today's video we are going to be playing some Roblox and we're playing some scary sushi. And this game is pretty interesting. I only play it for the beat, to be honest with you, but basically how it starts off is you gotta get ingredients and make sushi. So the first two courses are actually pretty easy. Course 1, you just gotta get rice and your seaweed or nori in this case. So the door opens and I typically go to the left side because the monster spawns from the right. So if you want, go ahead and do your own thing, but this is how I usually run my gameplay. So you go back to your kitchen, you cook your rice, wait for it to be finished, you plate it, you turn it in, you go back, and I usually get double of everything. I get duplicates of rice and then nori, but in this case I'm not sure why I did one by one, but regardless, we're gonna go ahead and do our second plate. All right, let's grab our nori and let's go. And whoa, what is that, chat? It's pink. Oh, look at that little pink little bikini, chat. Oh yes, chat, I'm excited. Look at me bouncing around, jumping around. All right, enough goofing around, chat. Come on, Roblox. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and shred our nori. We're gonna turn it in. Now for our third plate, we're gonna go back and grab a nori because I believe we grabbed the rice, but on another nori. All right, now that we grabbed our missing nori, let's go ahead and shred it and start plating for our fourth plate, I believe. Now I kind of like to speed run these because the more plates you turn in, the more coins you get at the very end of the courses. So we're gonna go back and grab our nori and rice once again. I should start grabbing duplicates because it's easier and faster that way, guys. But let's go ahead and finish our plates. So now that we're done with our 23 out of 23 plates, our first course has ended and this is the lobby. So far so good. We have 2 hard modes, the rest is regular. Now for our second course, basically it's the same thing, but now the fish section has opened, so now there's different types of fish. So let's get into it. Oh, and I forgot to mention, don't step on the water, don't go into it because you will die. There's 3 life in here and you get 3 chances, so tread lightly. Now for the second course, plate 1. We need tuna, rice, and nori. So our first ingredients that we're grabbing are nori and rice because these are the easiest and the fastest ones to get first. Then we're going for the tuna. Damn! Look at my thick Latina's chat. Okay, so now that we grabbed our rice and nori, we're gonna go ahead and grab our tuna. Bruh, don't be like this idiot. Now, it's hard to say and guess which fish you're gonna get next. I usually get eel or salmon, but I like to just get duplicates of nori and rice before I actually start getting a duplicate of fish because it's unpredictable. So now that we're done with our plate, we're gonna go back and grab another fish. We're gonna go ahead and grab our flounder, chop it up, and let's go grab our rice and nori. Yet again, rinse and repeat. Cook, plate, and turn it in. Wait for our next order, go to the fish station, grab our salmon, then we're going straight for the nori, and we're cooking it. Our last ingredient is rice. Like I said, it's easy to get duplicates of everything instead of going back and forth, but we're grabbing our rice, we're cooking it, and as always, we're plating it and returning it. All right, just one more plate until this course is over. Tuna, rice, and whoa. Anyways, like I was saying, tuna, rice, cook, and plate, and that's the end of the course. So now that we've completed the second course, we're going to see the leaderboard to see who is first and last. 4 people have died or left the game, and 4 people are still in this game. Now let's jump into the third course. Now course 3, the vegetable aisles are now open. So not only do we have to focus on fish on the left side, but vegetables on the right side. There are 4 doors: blue, green, orange, purple, and they each rotate every minute or so. So if you open the wrong door, one of the plants that look like Super Mario will come eat you. Well, not eat you, more of a flashbang. Okay, so now that we're on our way to the fish station, you gotta be careful for the squid bust on the floor. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our fish, and after that we're gonna go straight to our rice. So what I did here is a little bit different. So the fish section is on the left side and the rice and the nori are kind of in the same section but split in half. So we're gonna get a vegetable slash nori and then fish slash rice. So it's gonna be 2 in 1, if that makes sense. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our cucumber, and after we're gonna grab a nori. Okay, here I usually grab 2 of each, which cucumber and maybe another cucumber or different ones. Now here I usually grab a duplicate of 2 cucumbers, but for some reason I grabbed the pear and a cucumber because if it was a pear, I could just grab it from the table instead of going all the way back to the vegetable stands. So now that we got our ingredients, we're gonna cook it, we're gonna plate it, and we're gonna turn it in. Now that our first plate is complete, we don't need to do much because we already got a pear and double nori. All I'm gonna do is grab double rice and see what our third plate is. Okay, so now that we already have our double rice, we don't need to worry about that. All we need to do is grab our eel, cucumber, and nori, and that'll be it. So I'm not sure if you guys seen the numbers, but everyone left or died, I'm not sure. So it's only me, so this is why there's only 4 out of 4 plates. We're gonna go ahead and plate it and turn it in, and let's see our 4th course. Okay, so course 4 is going to be a little confusing. Instead of the vegetables being in the right and the fish being in the left, it's actually the complete opposite. It's going to be in the very back, the squid bus in the jar, or octopus bus. So basically what we do here is grab double each, duplicate of each. 2 rice, 2 nori, 2 squid bus in a jar, and then 2 different types of fish. So it's going to be a little weird and difficult here, but just try to see and mimic me, because it gets really easy when you duplicate stuff instead of going back one by one. Once you get here, you want to be careful with the flies, aka the spotlights, because if you get caught on, you will die and you will lose a life. So you want to come over here and get your octopus bus. And what I do here is actually wait for 2 orders, because it's faster like that. Wait for 2. Once you get the first one, grab the second one, because then you have to go back here regardless. So once you're done grabbing your 2 jars of octopus bus, you want to make your way back to the kitchen like a woman. Make sure you put 1 on the cutting board and 1 on your plate that's already done. Then after, you want to go ahead and grab your other ingredients. So that way you don't have to go to the octopus bus station and get an octopus bus jar. So for our second plate, we're gonna grab our flounder, a rice plate, and that will be it for our 4th course. So once again, it looks like I'm alone in this game. Basically, he starts yapping about the objective. I'm standing on the right door because that's where you need to go. The left side is just a trap. Once you go right, you take another right, basically go into the vegetable aisles. You go straight and you take a left, straight where you got the nori and the rice. Right after, you take a right and you go all the you wrap around all the way in the back, and you go to the back elevator where you grab your octopus bus. And I'm just gonna speed this process up. It's pretty boring. You basically go and he gives you a whole lore of the backstory of like what he's gonna do with the squid bus. And then after, it's like honestly it's a waiting. It's like another 5-minute yapatron. So you gotta wait till he's done, and then a big spider dude comes out. You run, and then you've got to go over these obstacles. It kind of reminds me of this game called Run, and that's it. That's basically it. And then the next video is going to be on hard mode, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, guys, that is all for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed Scary Sushi as much as I did. And as always, guys, I am Beaver Monkey. Later.